Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 414 Morning Podcast. Today, we just go over some of the NFL games, go over some of the NBA stuff, and then I would like to introduce y'all to my new show that I'm going to be doing. This is still with the 414 Morning Podcast umbrella, but it would be called Common Jokes. If y'all don't know, your boy went out doing some comedy stuff, for like time for me to, expand a little bit, if you know what I mean. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and y'all know what to do. Kiss my podcast.
I got scars on healed that, but I can't fix it. My brother turned a snake just for that quickly. Gay love, they gay hate, cause they mind will sick. I was 30 in the clock, cause the pot got thick. Damn, change ain't change, only change switch clips. Gotta ride with that drum, keep that slip by my hip. See the pain in my verse every time you hear me spit. They told me keep my circle tight, but that fit.
Alright, so welcome back. Welcome to the channel, right? I know we've been going for a while, but that's going to change. Make sure we're going to be posting weekly and make sure that we get the content out there for y'all. Alright, so we're going to go over some of these NFL games, right? First of all, we like to talk about Steph Diggs. He needs to come to the congregation, right? Steph Diggs, if you ain't know, they pushed back his trial for choking his chef. Right? And I don't mean to make light of this situation, but I see this going two ways. How nasty do the fool gotta be where you feel like choking yourself, right? Or how good is the food where you like, man, this chick is so good, I just want to choke somebody. Like, you might say it, but you don't literally just sit up there and just do it, right? You know how good that pie had to be where you just like, man, it's just so good. I just feel like it's just choking somebody. Hey, I don't mean to make light of the situation, but it's just like, you know how bad or good somebody gotta cook where you actually put hands on them? It's crazy. Right? You supposed to use your hands on the field, man. Not put them around somebody's neck. You're supposed to use your hands to put them around football, not around somebody's neck. Right? So Steph Diggs, you can kiss my podcast. There's no time where that's right. But let's speak about the Patriots. This had to be one of the most ugly games of the weekend. They beat the Chargers, but it put me to sleep. This game was boring. Right? This game didn't deserve to be on TV. It was a terrible game. But kudos, right? Shout outs to the Patriots. They decided, that somebody got to win the game. So they went out there and they won the football game. Okay? I know y'all probably wondering, like, Armando, why you get your hoodie on? Why you talking all soft? Because I stay in Wisconsin. And what I mean by that is, there's a lot of Packers fans that's looking for me. Why they looking for me? Because I told them the Packers was going to lose against the Bears. And if you're from Wisconsin, people take that serious. They do not like losing to the Bears. The rivalry is real, y'all. And somebody from Wisconsin saying that they were going to lose to the Bears. People looking for me, y'all. First of all, I said that the Packers struggled to score 30 points. Matt LaFleur, he's good for the first 25 to 30 scripted plays of the first half. After that, everything go downhill. What happened? It looked good in the beginning, terrible at the end. Sometimes it ain't about how you start, it's about how you finish the games. And when I was watching that game, I knew the Bears were going to win. Why? Because the Bears wasn't playing bad defense, even though the score was 21-3 in the first half. That's only because the Bears was going for it on fourth down and the Packers was playing with short field. We can't just put this on Matt LaFleur, right? Just can't put this on him, right? And I know a lot of people is out there calling for his job and they want him to get fired, but we can put this out there. So he lost Michael Parsons, Deviant Wyatt, Edgar Cooper, Tucker Kraft, Zach Tom, and Jenkins, right? So he lost 2 offensive linemen. He lost his starting tight end. He lost his starting linebacker. And he lost his defensive tackle and another defensive end. So, saying all that, he did lose a lot. But you still got to make adjustments. You still got to find a way to win that game. A lot of people like to put it on the kicker. I can't just put it on the kicker because even when he was missing field goals, you still was up by double digits. All you needed was to stop. Just stop. That's it. And to continue to score the ball. It was at some point that in the second half, when it got to the fourth quarter, the Packers only had 6 yards of offense. It's not on the kicker, right? It's on the Packers, right? And my guy, I know you're gonna be mad at me. You had me design this for you. Had me put this on the t-shirt and the hoodie. How you feeling? Huh? How you feeling? Huh? Right now, just... Huh. Sorry. Better luck next year. 49ers beat the Eagles. None of them games. I had to say I told you so, man. You really got to mix it up. There's something going on in Philly that you just have to mix up. It ain't working. Love hurts. It's crazy how love and hurts was pretty much just tooting each other's horn. Now it's love hurts. They both gone now. Both out of the playoffs. Right? As predicted. So 49ers, they beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Right? The Rams, they beat the Panthers, which was actually a good game. A game that went back and forth all game long. The Bills, they beat the Jags. We got the Patriots, like I said, over the Chargers. So if I could give you a score, Patriots 16, Chargers 3. 49ers 23 to the Eagles 19. We got Bills 27 to the Jags 24, which the Jags had a chance to win that game. A late interception by Trevor Lawrence, which I want to say that was the second and third of the day. It's hard to overcome those many turnovers, but yet you still had a chance to win. So if I'm Josh Allen now, I'm saying there's no Patrick Mahomes. There's no Jalen Hurts. There's no Lamar Jackson. Like, you pretty much have to win the Super Bowl this year. Like, you have no excuses. If you look at the Aaron Rodgers, if you look at the Tom Brady's, if you look at the Peyton Mannings, if you look at the Eli Mannings, if you look at Patrick Mahomes, all of those players, they drug their team to the Super Bowl and they won it. If you want to be in that conversation, this is your year. There's nothing in your way right now, right? So we got the Bears 31 to the Packers 27. We got the Rams 34 to the Panthers 31. Tonight we have a good game. Texans versus the Steelers. Nobody is giving the Steelers a chance. I am. Right? To me, this doesn't... both quarterbacks don't matter. Had nothing to do with the quarterbacks. Right? I feel like they're going to do what they're going to do. Both offenses, they average around 25 points a game. Right? This comes down to stops. This comes down to the line. offensive line versus D line, offensive line versus the D line. This is what it boils down to, right? So it's, to me, who can get to 25 first, right? And it's weird how you always get these two defensive teams and it just become a shootout. So DK, man, you back. You gotta perform now. So me, of course, I am picking the Steelers to go on to win this game. Thank you for tuning in to the 414 Morning Podcast. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that button, right? That's the way that we keep growing. That's the way we keep getting this content out there to y'all. I got a real question for everybody. Do you feel like the Warriors are failing Stephen Curry? I feel like the Warriors, they're failing Steph Curry. They're not surrounding him by the talent that he needs to succeed. And you notice when he's off the floor, there's a major drop off. It's almost to the sense where just give it to 30 and we'll be okay. But you can't just keep relying on giving it to 30 thinking that you're going to be okay. And speaking of number 30, 29 points a game, he is balling out. He's having an incredible season, but he's still hovering around the 8th seed, which is still, part of the play-in. And I got a real question for y'all. If he can get his team to like the 4th or 5th seed with the production that he's doing right now, can we consider him an MVP? I know everybody's going to point at Shea and say Shea should be the MVP. But if Steph can do it with less talent, you don't think that that's an MVP? Because I think you take Shea off that team and Shea misses some games and stuff, it's a oiled machine. No Diddy. And they still will be balling out. They still will be playing because of the talent they have there. But with Steph, they need every 29 of his points, sometimes even more. Right? I feel like you need to package together Kuminga, because right now you're not playing him. You don't know what to do with him. You can't figure it out with him. Right now, just let him go play basketball and let him be and get away from that dark cloud. Pick up some talent, pick up some shooting, pick up some rim protection, and I think that would save the season. Right now, when I watch basketball, I think this is LeBron's last year. This has to be his last year. This is the first year that I actually watched and say LeBron look old. LeBron look old this year. I feel like that you accomplish what you need to accomplish. You're number one in almost every stat there is. It's time to hang it up like you did with your hairline. I'm glad you finally cut it off, or cut it low. Whatever you did, I'm glad. Finally, you let it go, right? Because I'm pretty sure the last time you was in the barber chair, your barber was looking at you like, Brian, you sure? Because you only got 2 cuts left in your life. Like you gotta make it last, right? So I feel like this is LeBron's last year. It has to be. What do y'all think about Aaron Rodgers possibly coming back for another year? Do you think that he needs to hang it up, or you think he got another year left in him? I feel like he got another year left in him, because we all was so excited about Tom Brady at his young age. But I'm gonna run you these numbers. Tom Brady at the same age as Aaron Rodgers, right? They threw for the same yards per average, same amount of touchdowns, same amount of interceptions. Aaron Rodgers had a better quarterback rating. So, and Tom Brady came back and won the Super Bowl. Look, I'm gonna put this scenario out there for y'all. How amazing would it be if the Steelers got to the Super Bowl and they faced the Chicago Bears? How crazy would that be? Like, just think about that storyline. Aaron Rodgers against the Bears for one last time. Right? And I'm not even gonna talk about it. Just something for y'all to think about. Right. Oh, and in NBA news, I know we talked about Steph Curry, but do you think Milwaukee has maximized the window, or championship window, with Giannis? Do you think it's time for them to move on with Giannis, or you think that they can make another move in like kind of the second leg of his career to pursue another championship? Or you think it's time for them to package together something to get something in return for Giannis, right? John Morant as well. Do you think Memphis need to move on from John Morant? I feel like they do. There's nothing that you can bring over to Memphis that will put you back in that championship window. And plus, I think the relationship is broken right now between Ja and the Grizzlies. I don't see how you salvage that. And a lot of people laughed at me when I talked about Dylan Brooks, when I said they should have kept Dylan Brooks, right? Because you change the identity when you start to let go of Brooks. If I'd have had to choose, I would have got rid of Baines and kept Brooks. I know you're saying Brooks ain't that offensively gifted, but there's a lot of intangibles that he brings. He's like the light-skinned version of Draymond Green, right? A lot of stuff you might look at and be like, what the fuck is you doing? But it works and it's effective. And plus, that's the heart and the soul of the team. And you already know you can't take away the heart, right? Once you do that, you're not recovering. You can try to patch it up with transplants, do whatever you do, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same. So I feel like the Grizzlies need to just let go, right? And just build for the future at this point. And last news, what can Brown do for you? What I mean by that is if he ain't having that beam on his hair, right, that's rubbing off on people's jerseys, pause. Jaylen Brown is balling. He balling. But outside of him balling, I heard that maybe in a week or two, somewhere around the 21st, that Tatum supposed to be coming back, and he'd be on minute restrictions around 20 to 24 minutes per game. Do you think that's going to break up the chemistry of the Celtics? Do Jaylen Brown take a back seat, or do Tatum take a back seat? So I'm wondering, how would that look? Right. Thank you all for tuning in to the 414 Morning Podcast. I am Armando. Stay tuned for my channel under the umbrella of the 414 Morning Podcast. Common jokes. On my show, I'll be doing interviews, be going over some viral clips. Of course, as always, telling my jokes, right? Something very special for y'all to look forward to. Thank you.
I got scars on heel that money can't fix it. My brother turned a snake just for that quickly. Gay love, they gay hate cause they mind will sick. I was 30 in the clock cause the pot got thick. Damn, change ain't change, only change switch clips. Gotta ride with that drum, keep that clip by my hip. See the pain in my verse every time you hear me spit. They told me keep my circle tight, but that bitch